Tommy Chester. Tommy Chester earned a bachelor's degree in wildlife management in 1967 and a master's degree in student personnel services in 1969. While at Northwestern, he met his wife, the farmer Cynthia Thomas. Chester served in the United States Air Force and was a teacher in Red River and DeSoto parishes and director of student activities at Louisiana College and Louisiana Tech. He started a successful career with State Farm Insurance beginning in 1977 in Arcadia. As an agent, Chester has won numerous awards. Early in his career, he was named the travel agent and was also an honors agent multiple times throughout his career. He has also been named as a select agent. His community service includes serving as president of Arcadia JCs and Arcadia Lions Club. Chester joined the NSU Alumni Association Board of Directors in the 1980s and later became vice president and president, serving in that role for 10 consecutive years. He holds the distinction as the longest-serving president in Alumni Association history. He has also been a member of the NSU Athletic Association Board of Directors. Tommy and Cindy Chester established the Doris G. Chester Scholarship through the Gillespie Family College of Education. Chester initiated an award for NSU faculty, which is now the Excellence in Teaching Award. The honor is presented to a faculty member from each academic college during the fall semester. He worked with the late President Dr. Randall Webb in the late 1990s to gain student support to fund construction of the Randall J. Webb Wellness and Recreation Center.
My dream, of course, was to go to the major leagues, and when I came to Northwestern to play baseball, I thought that would be something that would happen. And after about the second or third batting practice, I realized that wasn't going to happen. So anyway, we had some really excellent baseball players, and but I enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. Things were different then. If I'm not mistaken, we didn't even have lights on the baseball field then, so all your games were day games. That'll just tell you how much things are changed. And we were fortunate at that time in that biology department. I mean, there was just some utterly unbelievable teachers there. There's too many of them to name, but I mean, they were all just exceptional teachers. I had looked at getting a job in that wildlife area and had talked to people and had a bunch of friends that got jobs in it. And anyway, I was looking, and I decided that Northwestern had a degree program on student personnel, and I liked what it did, and I went ahead and got in that program, and of course got out. When I finished that year, I went to work at Louisiana College, director of student activities, and then I was fortunate at the end of that year, Louisiana Tech had promoted a new position, and I applied for it, and I got that job, and I worked at Louisiana Tech for 5 years, director of student activities. At the end of that 5 years, I had some friends that had gone to work with State Farm Insurance, and they talked to me about getting in it. I didn't want to do it, but I wasn't making any money, and had a family, and I said, well, what the heck, if I don't make it, I'll go back in. But anyway, I've been with State Farm now for 45 years, so it's been a fun ride. I can assure you. Some good and some not so good. So anyway, but made a lot of friends and a lot of Northwestern graduates in State Farm. I made a bunch. When Dr. Jones called me, I asked him if he had the wrong number, and he laughed, and I told him then on the phone, I said, look, I'm not a doctor to the NASA astronauts, which we've had on there. I don't know what to say. It's a great honor, and I'm certainly honored and touched by it. So when he called me, I looked at Cindy and I said, I can't believe that happened. But anyway, it did, and we'll just, I'm appreciative.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tommy Chester to the Northwestern State University's Long Purple Line.